Well, beautiful Sabbath day. Isn't it a lovely day today? I hope it is where you are. It is where I am. This color's a little lighter on my lips than I thought it would be on camera, and I apologize if I look washed out. Today is Sunday, and it's been a lovely day for me. As you could tell, I feel calm and at peace, and I feel so much love just going on around our home. It's wonderful. Hello, Elena. Hello, Misty. I'm so glad you guys could be here. Today I'm sporting a white, beautiful English teacup with gold edging, and on the handle there's that little extra feather. It's so gorgeous. I love it. It reminds me of something in Greek mythology. There's also the lining. This set, well, it's not necessarily a set, but it's a cup and saucer that actually go together. So that's kind of fun today. But that's what I'm sporting. And as usual, because of where I'm at in life, I am having my red raspberry tea, my mother's milk tea to enrich the goodness there, and peppermint tea to make them all blend nicely together. And it is a lovely combination that I really enjoy. A little too hot for sipping yet. I'll let that seep a little longer. I thought it would be cooled off by now, but no. So I was distracted. I'm a little bit late. If you didn't see my, I put a little post on Instagram and on my Got Kids Facebook page to let you know I'd be here around 6:30. I thought I'd be here exactly at 6:30, but I wasn't very punctual today, and there's good reason for that, because I get distracted easy. I went downstairs to pour my cup of hot water over my tea, and my husband, so today I had sent him a little Facebook, hi Cheyenne. I sent my husband a little Facebook recipe that I saw from a year or two ago that I'd posted, and I sent it to him in Messenger, and he saw it and was inspired by it. It's like a cucumber, avocado, and tomato melody with some olive oil and vinegar and a little bit of salt, and it was so yummy to look at that I was distracted. I was just like, I can't believe you're making this. I'm so excited. After the live, I'll get to eat it, because we're eating just a little bit later today with the time change. It's just going to take a second to get onto that. So, oh, it's already past Sunday for you, Elena. I hope you had a lovely Sabbath day. We're ending our Sabbath now, so that's where we're at. And, you know, I thought I would kick off and show you my little Miss Millie. We'll do a beginning and an end today. We'll start with her and end with her, because she's just so precious. I really can't get enough of her, and I think you might feel the same way. Oh, good, Heather. You're so great. Don't worry about it. You'll catch up. Okay, here's Miss Millie. She loves to tuck her face in. I don't know what her deal is. But that's the top of her. I'm going to take you around. I've got this heating pad here. Let's see if I can get you a better angle. Right here in my skirt on the bed. There she is, all squishy faced. And I've put her little bloomers back on because I couldn't find bottoms that actually fit her. She's just so little. She still wears all that newborn stuff. So that's Miss Millie sleeping away. And we'll check on her again before the end of today on our little visit. So if you haven't got something to drink yet, be sure that you've got your tea ready, your coffee ready, your cooler, your water with lemon, something yummy that you could sip on and visit with us. Or you can do your dishes. Maybe you need to do your evening routine, or maybe you could do something productive while you listen to me chit chat. For that reason, I should probably do a podcast just so you can listen and work at the same time, but I don't know. One of these days, maybe I'll get to something like that. Miss Millie is just over 2 weeks old. She will be, she just was 2 weeks on Friday. So today is Sunday, so she's 2 weeks and 3 days. So yeah, this is just a good thing for us. you know, I don't recall yesterday asking you guys what you did for Family Fun Day. Our family fun, I don't even recall that I told you what we did, and I'm going to repeat that in case I forgot, because yesterday, Miss Millie was doing so good that I went ahead and brought her downstairs so she could hang out with the family. And after everybody slept in till 10 or 11, at least noon, we went ahead and went downstairs and hung out there for a little while. And Millie, it was just nice to have Millie join the family, and we were able to watch a movie last night. We watched I Can Only Imagine. Have you seen that? Oh my gosh. It's my second time seeing it. My husband and I saw it in the theater, but we went ahead and let our kids watch it, even though it has some abusive things in it because of what that boy went through. But oh my gosh, what a beautiful story. It's one of my absolute most favorite songs. I bought it on iTunes years ago, and it just is a fabulous, fabulous video. If you have time to watch it, I highly recommend it. I think we rented it on Netflix for $3.99. Worth every dime. Everybody was moved by it. So Elena went to the truck show. Oh, that's awesome. Anybody else do anything fun? Yes, red raspberry tea for cramps, to get your cycle right, if your hormones are off balance, if you're pregnant, if you're nursing, if you're in labor, all of those times you'll want to use this. Anything female related, you want to do this. So let me try it. And I would suggest adding peppermint if your child likes peppermint, just to make it a little more palatable. And that will go well for them. So today is Sunday for me, not for those in New Zealand. Wait, your husband, all truck driver enthusiasts, your husband and family are all truck driver enthusiasts? How awesome. Hope that's why you went to the truck show. That makes sense. That's what happens when you've got a lot of boys, right? But today has been a leisure day. I just slept in with Millie. I was able to get the kids ready for church. I don't go to church for a while after the baby's born because I just like to keep her all to myself and kind of have no interruptions, and they go to church, and it's a beautiful thing, so I don't mind. And then my adult son, 22 years old, and my son that's 15 turning 16, both want jobs as lifeguards this summer. So they took the lifeguard certification test, and they will be able to apply for jobs in April so they can start working in May, and that'll be good for both of them. They love working outside here. It's a great job to have for the youth and for adults too. My son that's 22 years old, he just wants to get out of the house. He's just tired of working indoors. He has a job where he works in a warehouse, but he works the swing shift, like 4 to 2 or whatever. And so he doesn't get the sunshine very often, and he's feeling a real need for that. So we'll see. And then if you saw my Instagram, I think I posted it on Got Kids too, but my son Ripton lost a tooth in the front today. We've been working on it for a couple weeks, it's been wiggling. And I wiggled it really good today and popped it out. And you know, years ago, I read this book on simplifying your life with kids, and it was really adorable. I had like 3 or 4 kids at the time, and I was reading a chapter, and it said what to do with all those teeth that you get from the tooth fairy, you know? And it said, let the tooth fairy keep them. Thought that was great. And then somewhere along the lines, my stepdad did a thing where if the kids brought them their teeth, then he would pay them $5. Well, we don't see them very much anymore because they're getting older and they live further away, and it's just harder to get there and stuff. And so now my husband buys their teeth for $1 a piece, and they are more than happy to get that $1 from him. So that's how we handle the teeth, and my husband just promptly drops them in the trash after he gives them that $1. He's like, didn't I already pay for these teeth at the dentist? Why am I paying for them again? It's a tooth fairy deal. We're beating out the tooth fairy. Now we don't have to get up in the middle of the night, right? It's awesome. And then I was able to go through Millie's clothes today and get all of her outfits set up. I like to keep things really simple. I just rotate a week at a time. I get rid of anything that's not fitting her right now and make sure that we know what's going to fit her and what she's going to grow out of soon, so we can put that in the wardrobe lineup for the week. Because, you know, she'll grow eventually to where we need her to be. She's a little over 7 pounds today, so that's good news. And then I got a second wind, and I decided I wanted to go through my wardrobe. So I dumped out my bucket of everything I put into it earlier this season when I knew, you know, I'm pregnant and I'm not gonna be able to wear those. So I'm gonna pack them away until after I have the baby, see what works, see what doesn't. And I was able to get rid of even more stuff. So I have this heaping pile in my closet. I think I'm gonna show you tomorrow everything I've put together, right? Because I really got my clothes in order. I'm almost completely finished, so I'm excited to show that to you. And I hope you like that tomorrow. And then I'm excited for on Monday to start fresh and to get things going again and get back into our routines and our zones and my schoolwork with the kids and see how that works out with Millie and make sure we can do it. We're going to take it easy. We're going to have a great time, and I'm really excited about that. I really want to do a homeschool video for those who are interested, just because it's a really fun way that we get to do it with the good and the beautiful. It's a fabulous program. I've really loved it. So yeah, that's where we are. Let me read these beautiful messages I know that you're leaving. You just wanted to say that your new baby girl is so beautiful. Lady E, you are so sweet. And especially you and Dad were blessed with a beautiful baby. I agree 100%. We feel so blessed, incredibly blessed. It is just, oh, she's so sweet. Not workout, but oh, I better read your previous message. Hi, Brandy. I'm glad you made it. That's awesome. Amber Charlie said that on feeding issues, I wanted to tell you on another video, but I'll just tell you here. They make a device for babies with cleft palates to help them get their milk when they can't suck. It might not work out, but it'd be worth looking into. That's a great idea. Although Millie doesn't have a cleft palate, it still might be something that is adaptable for her, so I'll check into that. Hi, Morgan, you made it. And I think I was able to say hello to everyone else. Nope, Greta, I didn't see you pop in. Thank you so much for all the sweet words. Hello, Cheyenne. And hello, everyone else. Thank you so much for being here. I just realized I'm on Top Chat. I just switched it because yesterday I saw on my video, my husband pointed out to me, I missed a lady had posted that her mom or dad or somebody was from a family of 13 kids. They had 9 boys and 4 girls. Their last baby was a boy, and he also had Down syndrome. What a coincidence, right? Their last baby had Down syndrome. What a blessing. It just really unites your family. I wonder if that's why God gifts us with that baby. It's like he's so happy we had all these children, and now here's your gift to say thank you. And that's just totally how it feels. And then Morgan, what did you do? Your 5-year-old helping you type. I've had that happen a time or two. Home from Splash Lagoon. How fun, Brandy. Good for you. That's so awesome. Miss Millie is doing fabulous. Thank you so much. I think they're quite handsome too. Oh, good. It's Rachel. Thank you. Yeah, special blessing for sure. Let me take a sip here. That is fantastic. I just showed Millie, and I'm going to show her again before we sign off, so don't worry. Yeah, I'm glad she doesn't have the cleft, but yeah, she's so precious. So she actually nursed quite a bit today, like 4 times. I only let her for 5, maybe 10 minutes, and then I always follow up. like whether I start her, because sometimes I'll start her nursing and then I'll pump what's left, or I'll pump first while she's sleeping, and then when she wakes up, I'll put her to breast so she gets the hind milk, and I will also give her the bottle that I just pumped. I'm usually pumping about an ounce or two, and then if I'm only pumping an ounce, then I will follow up with a fortified ounce with a little bit of heavy whipping cream in it, like a teaspoon or two, and just some over-the-counter formula that's for especially for newborns, so it doesn't have the iron fortification. And I notice a lot of formula for 0 to 3 months or 0 to 6 months has a ton of iron in it, and babies already are getting iron from my milk. They don't need, and they have an iron store. So I'm not anxious to put extra iron in her right now. I think it's a good idea to wait until the time they're supposed to have it, which is at 3 months. So after this formula bucket runs out, it should take us about 3 months to get through it, since we're only using it as a supplement. About probably 4 times a day I give her that bottle, maybe 5 max, and it's just an ounce, maybe 2. So it does help her sleep better, and she doesn't have to work so hard, but it's really great. That's okay. You can get your son ready for bed while you're listening. Hopefully we won't disrupt it. You're just saying you won't be able to comment on anything for a minute, and that's totally fine. Take another sip of this tea. It's so yummy. I know, Heather. I'm so excited. I've had some issues with the pump because I was telling Heather, we were speaking through a message, that my midwife had told me, because I wasn't very educated on Down syndrome babies, that Down syndrome kids often will have a cleft palate, or they just struggle with nursing and latching and things like this, which is sort of true and sort of not true. I mean, they are capable of latching. They just need practice. But she said sometimes it helps to pump and to bottle feed to train them, kind of. What my baby had was kind of what they talk about. The reason you use the bottle is to help them learn to trough the tongue, because she didn't know how to do that, and she had just her tongue flat, and it's not able to nurse that way. She had to kind of roll it down so that she could actually nurse. And she nurses just fine now. She does a beautiful job. The problem is her little heart beats so fast when she's nursing. I like to have her get her bottle first. I prefer that, to give her my nursed milk first and then nurse her, so that she's kind of in a sleepier state and can just do a softer nursing. And then when she's about 6 months old, I'll be able to nurse her full on after she has her surgery, after her recovery period. I think I can pick back up, because I nursed my babies for 1.5 to 2 years, so I think that'll really help her. So it's good that I'm pumping anyways, because when she's in the hospital, I'm going to have to pump anyhow. So I may as well be used to it, right? And yeah, I'm very dedicated. What would I not do for my babies? My first 10 babies were 100% nursed exclusively for well over a year. Some of them 2, almost 3 years. The only ones that got cut short were the ones that were biting me and not stopping. So I only had one that did that, and he did that till he was about a year. He nursed till he was a year, and then I stopped him after that because he was just sucking the life out of me. That was when I didn't realize I was a galloping horse. I was on the go a lot. I had 4 kids. Well, he was the 4th. And I was on the go a lot, and I didn't want to be left out, and I was not drinking enough. I wasn't eating enough. I was just a little bitty thing, and I didn't have any weight on me. I needed to be consuming some excessive calories to keep up with that, and I wasn't. So that was my bad, not his, and I really feel like I shortchanged him, but he'll be all right after just a year. And so with the pump, so she told me about that, and she gave me a prescription for him because our insurance pays 100% for a pump. The problem is I take it to Target, and they don't take the prescription. I take it to Walmart. They don't take the prescription. So where do I go? We don't have a Babies R Us anymore, so I can't take it to them for the prescription. And the medical supply store doesn't have the right kind of nursing pump. I want the latest and the greatest. So then my daughter, she showed me Medela on their website. You could just order it, and they emailed me something, but it's still not the information I need. So I need to call my liaison from our insurance, see if she can help me somehow be able to get that pump faster, because I'm like, this is ridiculous. So that is my mission tomorrow, is to take care of that and to not have any more problems with that, to make sure that I actually get that pump taken care of. So Yeah, that's where I'll be tomorrow. Just focusing on that. Let's see. You're going to bed? Well, good night, Amanda. It was good to see you here. Yes, it will be wonderful. Oh, good. So you're proud of me for doing it for a year. Doing a great job feeding her, Molly says. Fed is best. You are doing everything you can do for that heart healthy. Yes, I am. And I'm trying not to get down on myself. The more I read, the better I feel. And it's really helping me to get educated so that I understand what's going on. And yes, exactly. I had to get over that with twins, the donor milk and the supplementing. But as long as she's still nursing for me and getting my milk most of the time, I'm way more than happy to supplement her. I don't want her to struggle. And like I said, with the twins, I had to do that for a month or so to get them up to weight. And then once they were there, it gave me enough time to heal and recover while I was working with them and to keep moving on. So that was awesome. You've been gone from my live streams lately. You had a 3 losses in 1 week. I'm so sorry for you, Molly. Yes, catch up. We have so many positive things, and you can use that for part of your healing. So all we want to do is bring peace, love, light, and happiness and joy to your life. That's what I aim for, and I hope you feel that, everyone. The only problem I've ever had with latching is like when they suck too hard and because I kind of have a large nipple, they don't always pull the whole areola in or part of the areola in. There's just like a quarter of it or a little more. And I really have to kind of shove it in their mouth until it fills up their whole mouth, and I feel bad about that. And especially when they're brand new and their little mouths are so tiny and they got this giant nipple, they're trying to get into it, and it's just ridiculous. But that's the main problem I've had. Like, I know with my 10th baby, she was a strong nurser, and oh, holy heck, it hurt. And I would cry, and I was like, Heavenly Father, really? I don't know if I can do this anymore. This is painful. But, you know, it takes that adjusting period, about a week or so, and then finally it starts to work out, and then the nipples are tougher, and you just have to be really, you know, look up some videos on it, be persistent. I love how they always say make sure the baby's mouth, don't put the breast in the baby's mouth, put the baby up to the breast. They say things like make sure the baby's mouth is wide open so that they can get the whole thing in their mouth and get used to it. You just have to keep working on it. CVS, that's a good idea. I could do one of those if they have them, because they're union, so I think I could do that, whichever one is union. That's a good idea. I'll try that. You're doing a week and you have the same, one inverted and one long, and you love breastfeeding. Yeah, maybe a pump will help you too with that inverted, because I know it can help pull them out sometimes. Sometimes the babies, they don't care. Baby doesn't know any different. Thanks, Misty, for mentioning that. I totally forgot about CVS and our drugstores. Duh. That just shows you pregnant brain just wipes you out. It doesn't matter how much you know and how many times you've done it. It just takes a little while. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to show you. I forgot I had this lace top. I'm so excited. It looks so nice with my cameo that I'm wearing, and I have a matching cameo bracelet. These have a fancy name, but I'm not a fancy girl, so I can never remember. But I love my skirt today, and I want to show it to you. I think I'm going to come over here. Maybe you can see it better. Because I was afraid, I was pretty sure I could wear it after I had the baby, but I wasn't sure. So look how cute it is. It has these flowers embroidered down the side. I'm crazy about that. And then there's a little bit of flowers down here embroidered, so it's one high and one low. And then the butt's not too tight, it's not too loose. It's a little bigger than my size, but I kind of like that. I don't want to wear it, tight or short. So I hope you don't mind that I showed that off. I'm just really excited about it. Oh, good, thanks. I'm glad you like it. You guys are so cute. Thanks, Sunshine Baby. And I'm so glad you told me that was you on that message. You're like, you're like saying something sweet on Facebook, and then you're like, this is Sunshine Baby on YouTube. I'm like, oh, that helps me. Thank you. My tea's almost gone. I'm gonna have to refill it. Thank you. Feels nice to be able to dress again like a normal human being and put my regular clothes back on. The shirt is not new. It's about 3 years old. Sometimes I like to let clothes marinate in my closet for a little while before I actually wear them very much. And I figured now, I think when I'm heavier, I have a harder time wearing things, but I've lost weight, so now this fits better for me, and I'm really glad that I'm really glad I held on to it, because I love this lace and I love this shirt, and I have quite a few things I don't even have to buy anymore. I'm so excited. I might have to buy like 3 basic tees just because the other ones are too large. But other than that, I don't need anything else for my wardrobe, so I'm so excited. I'm gonna have to look at Old Navy. They had such cute ones for a maternity, so if you need shirts, oh my gosh. Well, you're getting ready to have a baby in a week, so you don't need to redo your wardrobe. But at Old Navy, they had the cutest just shirts. You could see them in all my videos. They have the V-neck, or you could do the scoop neck. But they had that ruching on the side, and it scrunches up on the side. Makes for the cutest pregnant belly. And then when it's still a little chilly out, you throw a sweater on with your jeans. It's so cute. You can even wear them with leggings because they're long enough to cover the butt, so they're super cute. But I need some just plain tees for regular people, and I'm having a hard time finding them. They all have stripes or something, and I'm like, no, I just want a teal one and an orange one and a mustard yellow or a white one, cream maybe, something like that. So I don't know, maybe I'll go back to Ross and see what they have. That might help. I'm not big on shopping. I really hate it. Ugh. You would love to find one like it. Oh, a skirt? Ross, baby. That's where I got the skirt. It's the skirt. The shirt isn't new, but you can find stuff like this at Ross all the time. The skirt I got last season, but they always have cute skirts there. And it's nice because I can wear this to church, I can wear it running errands, I can wear it grocery shopping, I can just wear it around the house. I like to dress up a little bit. I like the idea that we clean so quickly with Fly Lady. You can just put your little apron on, and then you could just live your life, and you don't have to dress to clean the house. You know, I don't like wearing grubbies all day so I can scrub everything. I just love the idea that I can be ready for the day and just look presentable for when I have to run to the store or whatever, but you're just ready for whatever comes at you, so it's nice. Like sweatpants, I don't even have those. I don't have any sweatpants. And I don't wear workout clothes for outfits. Sometimes I do sleep in them. Maybe hoping I'll do yoga. I suck at exercising. I would rather hike any day than go exercise. So, you know, you just do what works for you and just make sure you're getting up and moving. I'm about to the point where I'm going to start taking Millie for walks. Does that count? About to the point. That doesn't sound very convincing, does it? Do you guys exercise? Ah. I'm waiting. No one's telling me. Are you exercising? No one's exercising, or you're all exercising? Mind your own business. That's what I say. I'm like, well, I'm not living off the government, so what do you care? That's really, I got a little bit of an attitude. It depends on what they say, because you know, Dr. Phil, that's one of the first things he said to me. What makes you think you can have so many kids? I'm like, well, it's none of your business how many kids I have. There's no law about how many kids I have. There shouldn't be a law about how many kids I have, because I love them. I've always wanted them. I finally have them. I enjoy them. And I don't have to explain to anyone why I have children. I don't owe them an explanation, and I don't owe them an apology either. If I was living off the government, I might feel a little guilty, okay? Then they could say something, because then they're paying for my kid. But my husband works very hard. He works 2 jobs, full-time jobs, works his butt off. We pay $800 a month in insurance, and we have double insurance, so we're gonna be paying more. So, shut up. Shut your trap. Study your business. Oh yeah, Walmart power walking. Yeah, if I have to, because we have a super Walmart, if you walk from one side to the other, there's your walk for the day, because you have to come back, right? You know what? I do believe it does have a little bit to I do believe it's up to God how many children we have. I've known I wanted 13. I don't know if you watched that video when I announced I was pregnant with Millie. We just were surprised, and I have a picture of our family picture of the one that's up here. I'm holding it in the, you can't see it. I'm holding it in my hands, and I'm like, announcing the pregnancy. But I tell my story of why I wanted so many kids and when that happened and where that came about. So I agree, housework and looking after babies, especially if you have to chase them, right? That's exhausting. I count if I have to go up and down the stairs 3 or 4 times in a day as exercise. It's good enough. Yeah, letting it be up to God. Like, I think I remember there was a story about a lady who had a lot of kids, like 10, 11 kids, something like that. And maybe at number 9, she had health problems, but she felt like she needed more kids. She was just like addicted to having babies or whatever. But her health was in really bad shape. And she actually died with her 10th baby, and I think that's insane. And maybe it was even her 9th baby, I don't remember. She didn't recover, she didn't do well, and I'm like, but I want to be here to raise my kids, and I'm pushing it now, and I think I'm good with 13. We thought about having a few more, but I think we'll adopt if we want any more children. But physically, I think my body's tapped out. Sure, maybe I could have another baby or 2, but it's kind of like rolling the dice. And I don't want to lose, because if I die and I don't get to be here to raise my 13 kids, then what was the point? What, I just did my service and I'm done? No way. I need to be here. They're mine. I love them. I want to raise them. Yes, common sense. And yes, I get what you mean. I totally do. Because I felt it when I was 12 years old. I was going to have 13 kids. I knew by the time I was 14, I was definitely having 14 kids. The idea was put in my head when I was about 10 or 12. And then it never left. So there you go. You used to exercise more, but then depression made you stop. Molly, don't fall for it. Get some magnesium, whether you get it at Walmart in the Nature Valley or if you go to the health food store and get the little flakes. I drop little flakes in my water every day. Gets rid of the edge of depression, made it so I could breathe again. Also make sure you're getting enough sleep, but don't fall for that. Don't let depression get you down. Depression sucks. I've had it a lot, but I'm telling you that that magnesium will take the edge off. Also take a good vitamin supplement. That'll help. Oh, well, no wonder you're depressed. Just kidding. Well, still do the stuff I said, but be kind to yourself, because losing after the mess it plays on your head after you lose a baby is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. I had a miscarriage after my baby Knight in 2002, and it was devastating. My husband and I were going through a hard time, and I felt like, why am I pregnant? It doesn't make sense I'd be pregnant right now. You know, we're not even sure if we're going to stay married. This is awful. And then I lost the baby. And I vowed I would never, ever do that again, because that didn't make any sense to me to have to go through that. That was horrific. I think that's one of the worst things that happens to mothers, is to have to lose a child, whether miscarriage or in utero or whatever, stillbirth, after birth, 2 years old toddler. Whenever a mama has to bury her baby, that is just, not good. Very painful. You want more than 2, but your husband said, no way? Well, wait till you have 1. And then just don't push the issue and see how he likes the baby. You might have to brunt more of the work than normal if you want more kids, because you could say, well, I'll change all the dirty diapers, you know. Then maybe he won't be such a bully about it, because a lot of times, if you just take them one at a time, that's a lot smarter move. You can have a desire in your mind and in your heart, and you could pray to soften his heart, and then you'd be surprised at what miracles happen. And you have a 5-year-old? Oh, how sweet. You lost another baby in August? Oh my gosh. Took 3 months. Now you're doing dates on the 9th. Whoo, girl, you are a trooper and you're going for it. I ended up having a baby in 2003. So as soon as my body would let me, I had another one. Oh yeah, for sure. That's what's really cool is they say when you've had all the kids that you're supposed to have, you feel closure and you feel done. And I actually feel like we're done. So I'm excited about that. I didn't think it would happen, but I feel very at peace where we're at. My tea is almost gone. That means we're almost done. That last swallow, that's so strong and delicious. Ooh, it looks like there's a little more. Amazing. Hi, Joanna. So good to see you. We're just getting ready to go say hello to Millie before I say goodbye. Yeah, emotional stress in our environment can make us lose the pregnancy. Perhaps nature's way of making us wait for a baby until things are more peaceful. Yeah, that's really true. You never know. I'm sad for the women who try and lose and lose and lose and lose. I think that's so hard and so sad. Millie is silly. She just turned her head. You're not going to believe this. I have to show you this. This is how she's laying. Notice she's not purple, so she can obviously breathe somewhere. I don't know where, but she's killing me. She really needs to turn her head. And then look at that super sleepy mouth. She is out cold. Oh my gosh, she's killing me. Oh my gosh, I'm just in love. And then here's her cute little outfit for those of you who didn't get to see. And look at her little sockies. They're so cute on her. I love sockies. They're just so sweet. So for all of you who didn't get to see her, here she is. Sleepy time Millie. And now I'm going to go downstairs and eat dinner. So it was so good to visit with you guys. Sorry, Joanna, it's so good to see you. Oh, yeah, out cold is right, Carrie. Thank you. We are in love with her, that's for sure. So I'll have to show you tomorrow what I did with my wardrobe and what I did with Millie's wardrobe to make my life easier, because I do not need a lot of complicated things going on. So I am streamlining and simplifying everything, and it's working really great for me. So there you go. It was so good to see you all. Thank you so much for being here. Do you have any last questions or comments that you want me to do? Like I said, it's dinner time, so I'm really excited to eat that avocado, tomato, and cucumber combination that I saw online. So excited. It was good to see you, everyone. Thank you so much. Take care. Have a good night. Joanna, did you make another video? I didn't get a notification, so I was wondering. Did you tell me what supplies to buy? Because I have no idea. For those of you who don't know, Joanna's starting a crocheting YouTube channel. So far, she's introduced herself, and I'm hoping that she makes a video real quick about what we need to purchase, and then starts doing a simple tutorial just on maybe some stitches or some things that we could learn, tying our first knot or whatever it is that you do. I would love to learn how to make an edge on the, I would love how to learn how to make the edges on the things like this. I don't know how long that takes to learn how to do, but I think that's such a sweet gift. I would love to be able to do that. So there you go. Well, take care, ladies. Have a great night, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, all right. I'll forgive you. Take care. Bye.